Good evening. I'm Ronald Hedenberg. Tonight's top stories, I cover the 20th anniversary of Odysseus' travels to Hades for an adventurous spring break. Ladies and gentlemen, sit down with me as we journey to the dark underworld on a mission to ask, who was Odysseus? I'm standing here with the mother of Odysseus, Anticlea. What were your feelings the day you gave birth to young Odysseus?
I felt relieved. I always knew he was going to be a great man and do great things.
What was he like as a child?
He was always reading. He rarely did anything other than read. Except he did have a toy boat that he always played with and slept with. You know how kids can be.
How did you feel the day that he left for Troy?
Well, I felt burdened because I felt like he would never come home. It was a very sad day in Ithaca.
What was your last thought of Odysseus before you traveled to the dark underworld?
I hoped he was still alive. My boy was always a strong man.
Explain to me what it was like to see him 20 years ago today.
I could not stop thinking that he was out of place. It terrified me to know that he would even visit this place. I could not stop thinking about his beautiful wife and son.
What were your last words to him here in beautiful Hades?
As soon as the spirit of life leaves the body, it becomes a dreamlike shade and departs from its home to Hades, the dark kingdom. I didn't say what I really wanted to say.
Awesome, awesome. And what was that?
That I miss him, that I love him.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still in Hades. What'd you think of our last guest, Anticlea? What a class act, wasn't she? Well, I'm off to my next person, Agamemnon. If I can find him, I have no clue where... Oh, there he is. Let's just go over here and talk with him for a moment. Agamemnon, will you please tell the audience who you once were? Agamemnon, King of Greece. How was your life ended? Please tell the audience. My wife, Clytemnestra, in her evil ways, killed my men and I with the help of her new husband when I made it back to my rich homeland. What did you happen to tell young Odysseus the day that he traveled here? Do not trust anyone, even his beautiful and loving wife. Thank you for your time. Agamemnon, always get on people's minds. Well, next we're trying to find Achilles. As we all know, he was the best warrior ever. And here he is. So without any more questions, Achilles. Godlike Achilles, will you please tell the audience about your encounter with Odysseus 20 years ago today? First off, I wondered how he had made it here. He told me that I should be happy that I am dead because my name lives on. But I told him that I would rather live as a servant on earth than rule in this wretched land. I am in a hurry. I must leave. Next up, folks, on the list, I'm trying to talk with Ajax. He was hated by Odysseus. Hated, folks. So, let's see what his side of the story is. Why did you give Odysseus the cold shoulder the day that he ventured here? I was angered to see his face. He won what should have been mine. And what was that? The armor of Achilles. It should be in my hands as we speak. Through resources, which I would not like to reveal, the day that young Odysseus came to Hades, I hear that he tried to show compassion, tried to apologize for the wrong that was done in the past. Now, can you please tell the audience why you would not accept his apology? Why did you just walk away? I will never stoop to his level. He is less of a man than a newborn child. Leave me now! Next, we're trying to journey with Heracles. Oh, and here he is. Heracles, how did you feel knowing that Odysseus was here alive, still in Hades, 20 years ago, similar to a journey that you once took yourself? Saddened that he too endured misery, much like the misery I had once had. Athena, one of the goddesses, I might say, helped both you and him. Did that make you feel jealous at all? I was happy to know that he had a great goddess on his side to get him through all this trouble. Thank you for your time, Heracles. What time? There is no time, only death, and that is everlasting. Back to you, Ron. Thanks, Ron. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you learned something because I know that I did. Join me again next week as we uncover the mystery of women. When will men learn? Have a great day, and as always, don't forget your sunscreen. Until next time, I'm Ronald Hedenberg. Good night, and never lose sight of greatness.
Are we going to a hooky loud? A hooky, 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 hooky loud. Everybody loves the hooky loud. But the loud how is the cow cow with the luau. We throw our nets out into the sea, and all your mama comes swimming to me. Are we going to a hooky loud? A hooky, 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 hooky loud. What a beautiful day for fishing. Oh, how wide and wet. The hooky loud that's swishing down an old lion bay. Oh, we're going to a hooky loud.
You can.